Hello, computer the internet, and welcome back to more Miles Edgeworth. Yeah.
You almost said it, didn't you?
I know, I did say Miles Edgeworth.
Well, I mean, you almost said Phoenix.
No, I came in and I was ready to say Miles.
It sounded like a pause for a second, like I had to think about it, so...
I mean, technically speaking, this isn't the Miles Edgeworth games, because there are Miles Edgeworth games.
Yeah, but we're not going to be able to play those. At least
We
not
can.
for a while.
I mean, we can emulate it. They're on the original DS.
Yeah.
That's easy to emulate.
I guess. Anyway, I thought we were going to move on to Halo after this or some shit.
I mean, we are. I didn't say we're going to do it right away. I'm just going to say we can do it eventually.
Anyway. Yes, Your Honor. Guess I've got another reason to murder this moron.
Well, what do you think of my debut piece?
Get that thing away from me. I don't even want to touch it. Like, just shoot.
He gets out like a little mini broom and dust pan like.
Yeah.
Anyway.
No, hurry up and cross-examine him.
Wow, he's that frightened of this picture?
I guess.
That's that bridge on fire?
We were still in the middle of a cross-examination, that's right.
Oh, okay, so... Her white hood fluttering.
Wait, that's obviously wrong. We already...
Right.
Yeah, okay, well, we know what to think, so...
Just where did you see this site from?
Hey, no need to shout. When I was lying in bed, I run down shack. The crack of lightning bolt made me realize the bridge was burning. I just watched it for a little while from there, thinking how nicely it was burning. Then after about 5 minutes, I saw it.
The defendant's flying?
That's right. That's when I decided to go to the bridge.
I see. That all makes sense.
What?
Aside
No, you...
from the sketch itself. I mean, hey, maybe it's just because I'm high, but people can fly, right? That's like normal? No?
No,
No?
Judge.
Oh.
Your Honor, can you fly?
I thought I could. Wasn't I flying just now?
No.
Oh.
You're high, but you are not flying, sir.
Oh, okay.
Yes, this sketch doesn't make any sense. I just need to convince the artist that his work is ludicrous. Ludicrous Larry.
Right.
You transferred everything directly onto the page, and that is this sketch here?
Yep, sensational, isn't it? Or should I be scandalous? I just put my mind at ease anyway.
It did?
That's right. The reason she didn't come to me, even though I waited for her, was because she was trapped on the other side of the bridge. Could it be that Iris undertook that dangerous, desperate flight in order to reach me? That's gotta be it! Alright, go me! Oh!
Nice owl.
Nice out!
Continue, please. You forgot the passage of time to that extent, didn't you?
Well, once I get caught up in something, I tend to forget everything else.
That's true. He always has been that way. I guess he's not lying about that, at least. Phoenix Wright appeared on the scene after 11:15. If he was drawing until then, that dispels all doubts.
Aside from the doubts of his humanity, eh?
There's a big clue waiting for me in this cross-examination. This testimony does nothing less than mock the court. But I am sure that there is a vital kernel of truth hidden in it somewhere.
Alright, we already know what to do. It's her white hood, obviously.
Oh god, what if the figure that he drew wasn't Iris, but it was actually... Because he said that he saw Iris from across the bridge. What if it was actually Maya jumping into the river?
Why would she do that? And also, if you will recall, she would have fallen onto the ground. Because the river's on our side.
I mean, if she leapt far enough, she can...
You think Maya can leap that far?
And how long is the bridge again?
It's pretty long. Like, I don't think this map really does it justice.
I mean, maybe, but... there's a chance. I mean, I don't know. It was an idea I had.
And also, Maya doesn't have a hood either.
Right? I'm just saying, man.
Alright. Oh, whoops, I skipped your line.
Not that I particularly care.
In your position, that's just being irresponsible. I drew exactly what I saw. I'll give you a whole $1 that that's the truth.
If that is truly the case, Then where is the one thing that we can say? Then there is one thing that we can say for certain.
And what might that be?
That person who flew over the bridge could not have been the defendant, Iris.
Whoa, what? What do you mean? I don't understand. Ah!
A foolhardy folly of a foolish statement by an equally foolishly foolhardy fool. How, exactly, can you make this claim? Tell us, Larry. According to this picture, the individual whom you say you saw was wearing a hood, correct?
Of course she was. I'd run down Jack as quiet away from the bridge. The hood is what told me that the floating angel was my Iris. I would have heard my darling Iris, and the Iris is in my... The Iris is my darling hood. Sure, whatever. Ah!
It seems there are bigger fools in this world than the one at the defense's bench. Larry, there's something you need to be made aware of. On the night of the murder, Iris wasn't wearing her hood. She had given it to Wright as a gift. Are you going to change your story now? Perhaps suggest it was Wright who took flight?
Whoa, what are you talking about?
I think you understand what I mean just fine.
Why? Why did Nick have Iris's hood?
What?
Hey, G, what's going on with Iris and Nick? Why you, Nick? You dog!
Oh, I gotta say, props, man.
Jeez. Fucking Larry.
He immediately just swaps his entire sense like, oh, I don't care about her anymore. Maya's available though, right?
No, I think he's actually like mad at Phoenix. Like,
I mean, probably. I'm just saying, like,
yeah.
Either he's gonna be mad or he's gonna just completely disregard Iris because he thinks that she got with Nick and is gonna try to go after Maya.
Fucking.
Assuming he's not actually some sort of weird giant mastermind shadow puppet master in this whole thing.
Right. That we were joking about last time.
From the very beginning, I manipulated you all!
Because this episode is going up after I already upload the other ones, Ethan Gonzalez on the latest video said,
Yes, it was me, Larry, the mastermind behind this killing game.
Or Larry Butts probably, or you know, he something along those lines. You get the idea. I probably misworded it, but can you imagine
That
though?
smells like a Danganronpa reference.
It probably is.
Ah!
Phoenix Wright, Danganronpa.
No.
Why? Yes.
No.
Yes.
I absolutely hate this crossover.
Why?
Because just like in...
Yes, you don't like Danganronpa. Everyone knows.
I could like it if the writing was maybe a little bit better, and also the fact that fucking Junko wasn't this stupid goddamn weird mastermind to create despair because it's the only thing she can feel, and she like gets off to it and weird shit. I have so many problems with Junko.
Yeah, it's a pretty weak motive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll agree with there. I like it for the characters. Junko aside.
I mean, that's fair. I'm not trying to say that the characters necessarily are bad, but Junko, they tried to make it like she's this weird, really
Honestly,
awesome mastermind thing, but like...
Honestly, I kind of think
it just doesn't make any sense. Even in their own universe explanation, it doesn't make any sense.
Honestly, I kind of think that the details for why the killing game is happening don't really matter. The purpose of Danganronpa is to explore these characters and then to feel heartbroken when they die.
And I don't understand that being the point. Like, I would much rather if they ran with a storyline, even if it's just like if everybody actually just knew it was a game show.
Well, okay, now you're getting into V3, but that's not.
Well, I'm not like as if it was a game show from the very beginning, and they knew about it because they're contestants that signed up to do it.
That's only V3 though. The other games take place.
I know. I'm just saying. I wish that they ran with that storyline for the whole series.
Oh, gotcha.
Because to
also,
me,
that's
makes
huge.
sense.
That's huge V3 spoilers, by the way, which we shouldn't probably talk about in the Phoenix story.
I completely forgot that was even a thing. Honestly.
Okay, well.
So my bad.
I don't know. Should I just cut this part out?
If you want, I don't think there's really any point. Anyway, but like how we were joking about with like the judge, like murder in my murder courtroom, and like you spin the wheel to find out when your execution is like gonna be or whatever whenever you're found guilty.
I'm
just saying, it's some weird, stupid, like, game show thing like that is what I expected it to be, more than what it turned out to be, and it's...
You're just picky.
I wish it was more choice-based, and there was...
Yeah, you wish everything was choice-based,
I'm allowed to have my opinions.
Yeah, but listen, they wanted to tell a story. They wanted, like, if you do choice-based, then, like, you gotta plan all those different routes, and it probably wouldn't be as fleshed out as it would be.
Why not?
Because that's a lot.
So?
Like you have to consider all these different possibilities, and it's like it would it be cool? Would it be cool? Yes, but is it probable? No.
And that's all I'm trying to say is that it would have been cool if it was more choice based.
But you gotta understand why it's not.
Yeah, and I'm still upset about it. Like, that doesn't excuse, you know...
Okay.
Not excuse it. Like, I'm still allowed to have my opinion
yeah, you're
on
allowed to have your opinion. I'm just saying that, like, that's a lot to ask for.
Pardon fucking me.
Anyway, can we move on?
Yes. God.
I do believe that this unbelievably mysterious sketch...
Excuse me.
Well, bless you. Is destined to disappear, discredited, and discarded straight into the garbage.
What does it now, Witness?
It feels like I've been waiting 25 years for this very day to come.
Rips off his fucking mask, it's Monokuma. I don't know. Because he's laughing maniacally and he's like the mastermind.
I hate you. I was thinking more like he like rips off his like mask to reveal it's the Joker.
Oh my gosh, okay. I mean...
Fucking Mark Hamill.
You know what? He almost has like the facial structure.
He fucking he falls backwards and like a giant like pit opens up and he falls into the fucking acid and he rises out of it wearing the purple suit and the fucking white like skin and tone and everything.
Honestly, could you imagine like Larry, but with white skin and like his goatee and hair just are now like green, and now he's wearing the purple. Yeah, I can see it.
He painted on the fucking the red like scars or whatever.
Now we need fan art of Larry the Joker.
Joker Larry.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Edgy, today is the day I get to completely stupefy you.
Stupefy.
He flips around his paintbrush. Stupefy!
Yeah.
And Edward is like, what?
It just falls over. Baron Karma's like, what? Well, I guess I win. I don't.
Just like, oh, I'm too high for this. This court is taking a 10-minute recess.
Right. What?
That,
oh wait, sorry.
What?
There you go. What is the meaning of your outburst, witness?
I hate to do this, but I have some definitive evidence.
Definitive? Evidence?
Iris did indeed come flying over the burning bridge, and I, Maurice Dunham, shall prove it. I'll show you! I'll show you all!
Right. I didn't expect to ask this again, but we shall be needing your testimony once again.
Fucking proof was the fact that like she like threw his bra at him or some shit.
What the fuck?
I don't fucking know. I don't know. I'm genuinely trying to figure out what the hell like she could have done to give definitive proof that it was her flying. And I figure Larry, being the
you think
master simp perv that he is, might have stolen the bra.
You think this E10 Plus game would have a bra on it?
Yeah.
No.
There's nothing necessarily inherently like.
I mean, I guess, but like, I don't know. I just don't see it happening. Oh, don't fucking shrug at me, you fucking shrugger.
You fucking tree shrugger.
Tree shrugger?
Friggin' Groot whenever he doesn't know anything. I am Groot.
Yeah. Tell us anything you know concerning the defendant as depicted in this sketch.
Also, I know controversial opinion, but personally I like the original Groot more than Baby Groot. Just...
I don't really care either way.
Yeah.
And show us your evidence that this nightmare was actually a reality.
Okay, I hope you're ready, Edgy, because I'm going to feed you a whopping serving of pain!
You haven't been serving us a whopping serving of pain this whole time. Trust me.
Have been.
You've been... Oh. Oops.
That's okay.
Proof that Iris flew. Oh boy.
When I reached Dusty Bridge, she was already gone. I was so worried, so I frantically searched all over for her. That led to me finding a beautiful crystal sphere, half buried in the snow.
That's
the sphere from
Elise's staff.
Yeah.
I'm sure Iris was simply wearing a spare hood. After all, no one else could have lost the crystal sphere that night.
Yeah, she definitely could have. And you should know that. You're her apprentice, remember?
Yeah.
Fucking dumbass.
Right. Crystal sphere? Is it gonna tell my fortune? Oh no, I hope I don't do anything bad in the
Larry puts
future.
on I don't know, a turban or some shit and fucking like takes a really bad like fake Indian accent. Yes, I'm not going to tell your future, Judgy.
Why does it have to be Indian?
Because isn't that like the stereotype?
Wow, you use the stereotypes now? I don't know.
Well, no, the stereotype of fortune tellers is that they're like all like Indian and everything. So I figured
Is that the stereotype?
yeah.
I don't know if I've heard that stereotype.
I only know about that because if you look at like all the basic like fortune teller things and genies and everything, it's all like based on the Ottoman Empire area, which has heavy influence from India.
If you say so,
Maybe
man.
that's just a really bad Americanized version of everything, but that's
I mean, I don't know. I kind of thought the stereotype was like gypsies or something.
which that's apparently a slur
Oh, my bad.
for people from that area.
I apologize. I was not aware.
Anyway, but yeah.
Okay. Well, shows what I know, I guess.
This one, pretty, isn't it? But fighters keepers.
Larry, it has blood on it.
Yeah.
That sphere, where did you find it?
Let me see. Around here somewhere? Looks about right.
And it was half buried in the snow.
Yeah, I pretty much stopped snowing by then. But there was still some falling as I walked to the bridge.
The score accepts this crystal sphere.
That's mine, okay? I want it back afterwards.
There's something on it. Oh my, it's blood.
What? Blood?
You know, this raises a whole lot of new questions. Because if there's blood already on it, that means this crystal ball got knocked off after Elise was already killed. But if it's where Larry says it is...
Maybe? It may not necessarily...
Unless someone took it and then dropped it or something, I guess. Yeah.
Well, it doesn't appear to be cracked or anything.
Well, no,
Then
I'm
again,
just
it's dropped
saying.
in the snow.
Yeah.
So, what if she...
Well, let's keep going.
Yeah.
You ready, Edgy? By tomorrow morning, you'll be calling me Master Larry. Mastermind Larry. Wahahaha. Yeah, I like the sound of that. No one's gonna push me around anymore.
Didn't you want to be called Larisse Donum only a few minutes ago?
Jeez.
So, you went to the burning bridge.
That's right, to meet Iris. She actually flew to get to me. That's the least I could do was meet her halfway.
But the defendant was not at the bridge when you got there, you say?
I guess she went back to Hazakura Temple. She's a girl, after all. She must have wanted to look her best.
It must be lovely to live in this fantasy land of Larry's mind. Actually, it's so depressing that I can't even work up the energy to point it out.
So, what did you do next?
So, you searched all over for her.
She was flying pretty high, you know. I thought maybe she slipped on her landing and got hurt. Hey, it was more than possible.
Larry, I want you to remember, people can't fly.
I saw what I saw.
I mean, you say that, yet...
What about that one guy? You know...
The magician?
Yeah, you know,
That's all it is.
Max, right?
Yes, Maximilian Galactica.
Yeah, that guy, he can fly.
Greatest showman the circus ever saw. Anyway, he cannot actually fly. He can glide, but it's only a trick, Larry.
What? What are you talking about? I've seen him fly. I was there. I saw him perform. He flew, I
I tell you?
It's a performance, Larry. The only way people can actually fly is through the use of a machine.
Performance. You and your fancy words. I don't even know what that means.
Oh, this act is giving me a headache. You're not the clown, you are the entire circus!
Right.
That's my favorite line. Anyway, also, Larry, do you have any sort of explanation for as to how she flew?
She levitated. She works at this, like, spiritual temple, right? I mean, I'm sure they have, like, weird spiritual powers.
Some have some reported powers of being able to channel spirits to communicate with the dead.
See? Spiritual powers.
That's about as far as the extent goes, as far as I understand.
Well, how can you prove that flying isn't one of their powers?
Well, I can certainly prove it's not Iris's, because she has no actual spirit channeling capabilities.
But she's wearing the uniform.
Because that's what they all wear. She works at the temple, so she wears the uniform of it.
Do you have any proof that she doesn't have any spiritual powers?
It literally says on her profile.
Okay, well that's her profile. Maybe it's lying. I don't know. Maybe she
Are you
doesn't
trying
want.
to say that
Maybe
the
she
evidence
doesn't
isn't
want.
truthful now?
Maybe she doesn't want other people to know about it.
Why?
Because it's a fucking superpower. You want secret identities and all that shit, you know?
Yes. My greatest fantasy superhero, Flower Child.
Eh.
Larry, I'm gonna go smack the shit out of you.
Also, when I went back to the shack the first time, I was snacking on a banana. I was pretty sure I threw the peel away somewhere around there, so, you know.
Can one guy really be this stupid? So, did you find any signs of her so-called landing?
I don't really remember. I kept falling over myself, and I kind of lost I kind of lost it for a while there.
He makes me think of, like, he'd be the guy who's, like, eating a banana, he throws the peel away, like, in front of him by accident or some shit, and he slips on the same banana, and he gets up and he steps on it, and he slips and falls over again, and that's just all he does, is just slip on this damn banana peel. He threw himself for, like, 10 minutes.
I'm surprised he didn't accidentally fall into the river.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Like, if he says he's slipping and falling that much, I'm surprised he didn't either A, fall into the river, or tumble back down all the progress he just made climbing up this set of stairs, and just fucking tumble wheel, like, straight back into the shack he came from.
Right.
With a bunch of weird, goofy sound effects the entire way.
Yeah. Larry has to come with, like, sound effects. Like he can't just not have sound effects.
Yeah, literally everything he does has a sound effect of some sort, because he's just...
He is a cartoon.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, even in the context of this, he's a cartoon in an anime world.
Yeah.
Hey.
You fell over yourself?
Yeah, the snow is deep, and there is even banana peel out there.
Yep, there's Stupid, and then there's Larry Butts.
The short of it is that you didn't find any signs of her landing, correct? Then what happened next?
Half buried.
It was sitting in the snow with a little guy on top of it. It was very hard to spot, actually. I mean, it was dark out, too.
I'm impressed. You did well to find it.
No matter what you may think when you look at me, I'm a pro, a genius security guard.
Stick to your day job, Larry.
Being a security guard is my day job.
Yes, I'm telling you to stop this whole artistry act and stick to your day job.
Can't a guy be an artist and hold down on a normal job at the same time?
Yes, but you're far from a normal guy, Larry.
That's fair.
Like, as a thing
Also,
about it.
weren't you fired for being a security guard?
Hey, we don't talk about that. It's not my fault the CEO was killed. I mean, I guess I wasn't at my station, and, you know, that's beside the point.
I'm surprised nobody has attempted to charge you with criminal negligence.
Oh, actually they have. But they always let me go because they say I'm too stupid.
A classic Peggy Hill case.
Yeah.
Wait, how do you know about that?
I don't know. I used a pen light I borrowed from my company to help in my search. And it really sparkled brightly, as if it was saying, "Here I am," to me.
Actually, I think he does still have the security guard job.
Does he?
That's what he's implying right now.
Well, I mean, he's implying that the orb seemed to be calling out to him.
No, he said that he borrowed a pen light from his job, aka the security guard job.
I was under assumption that he borrowed it, like, and he just never returned it.
I mean, yeah, but he still called it. He still called it his job, though. He didn't call it his previous job.
It is true. So what? He's on vacation right now.
I guess.
Was that ever stated? Am I just stupid? Is he on vacation? And that's.
It didn't really say either way, but he seems to be implying that he still has the job as a security guard.
Good for him, I guess.
Yeah.
It does indeed look very much like the crystal sphere on Iris's hood. But need I remind you that she was not wearing her hood that night. Each nun is assigned their own hood, and they are assigned only one.
I don't know anything about that, okay? And Iris is special, alright, dude? Even if she did steal a spare hood, I'll forgive her.
This is getting us nowhere. Our destination for the day, it seems.
However, this crystal sphere is found near the bridge. That is a fact. If it didn't come from a hood, where could it have come from?
That is the question I need to answer.
Pardon me.
Wow. Let me confirm this one last time, Larry. There are reasons you thought that this was Iris, are the hood and this crystal sphere, correct?
That's right. My gut is never wrong.
Actually, it always is.
That's besides the point. I met that old bikini the next morning, and her crystal sphere was still there, safe and sound.
Indeed. She was wearing it just this very room earlier today.
This case isn't going to end without a fight. Exposing the obvious contradictions in this testimony will be easy, but I fear that all that awaits us are further mysteries.
Alright, so what exactly should I mean, obviously this, right? But then this? Doesn't Edgeworth even know that the sphere came from that?
I think so, given that we have the picture of her with it, right?
Ah, yes, we do. So
I don't think it's on that one. I think it might actually be on the one where he says he talks about it being from her hood.
no one else could have lost a crystal sphere that night, so...
So, do we show...
Photo release, maybe?
I think so.
Yeah, we go.
Hey, it was either going to be that or maybe her profile.
Yeah.
Larry, that night, there was someone who lost a crystal sphere.
There was? Who? Who was this stupid idiot?
Well, you just attempted to answer, but clearly you don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, Miss Elise Dunham, the mentor to a stupid idiot. The victim? I have a photo of her here. And on the end of her staff, you can see a familiar-looking crystal sphere.
Hey, that's my photograph. Give it back. Ouch.
The crystal sphere like that is quite easy to find. I have one just like it on my brooch.
Your brooch is triangular shaped and blue.
That's not her brooch, that's her ascot.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's a brooch?
It's like a little, like, pin kind of thing.
Where is her brooch then?
I'm assuming it would be on her vest underneath her ascot, and so we can't see it right now.
Okay.
They look nothing alike. In any case, please take a good look at this. This is the victim's staff, found at the scene of the crime.
Oh, the crystal sphere! It's gone! What does it mean? What does it mean?
Well, that's what we aim to find out, Mr. Judge.
Oh, right, yes.
That's the whole point of this court case.
Ah, yeah, we're in court, that's right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't worry, the aliens aren't invading. Yet.
Wait, aliens? There are aliens here?
No, not here, sir. It's okay.
Oh.
As I said, the aliens are not invading.
Why would you mention aliens? I don't know where to go with this.
Oh, I figured he doesn't say anything, he just smiles at the judge. And that's it, this is the end of it. It's never mentioned again.
Yeah.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What? 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 What?
Just what does this mean?
If anyone jumped or flew across the bridge that night, it certainly was not Iris. After all, she was not wearing her hood. More importantly, the crystal spheres found at the landing site was not hers either.
That means the one who flew and dropped the sphere was the victim, Miss Elise Dunham?
A fool alongside another fool, on a fool's errand to reach a foolish conclusion. First of all, this sketch, which I prefer to call a scribble, is ridiculous. People cannot fly, thus it is rejected.
You can't do that! I saw it! I saw it with my own 2 eyes!
And this crystal sphere, this is nothing more than a red herring.
You honestly believe that?
Give it some thought, and I'm sure you'll realize it as well, Miles Edgeworth. At least Dono was in a room on the night of the murder. There was no reason for her to go to Dusky Bridge. Therefore, this sphere cannot be related to this case. That is all.
Miss Franziska von Karma, the only people who will accept that explanation are scatterbrains and clowns.
Why are you pointing at me?
Because you're exactly both. The victim's crystal sphere was found near the bridge on the night of her murder. Yet you expect us to believe this has nothing to do with the case?
There's also blood on it.
That crystal sphere, it was probably thrown away at the bridge after the murder.
After the murder?
There is blood on the crystal sphere, isn't there? This naturally suggests that it was thrown away after the murder took place. The killer placed it there to throw the investigation off the scent, which is the exact same reason that he drew that ridiculous sketch!
What? You mean I'm the killer? Oh, no way!
All joking aside, just when did this crystal sphere appear near the foot of the bridge? Unless this could be proven in some way, I refuse to believe this is related to the case.
She makes a valid point. There is no evidence that at least Dona left Hazakura Temple that night. However, if somehow this crystal sphere can be proven to have been dropped before the victim was killed, then this case is going to transform into something else entirely.
Your response, Mr. Edgeworth? I want your final opinion on the disposition of this crystal sphere, and we'll give that final opinion on the next episode.
Why were you still talking with the judge's voice? Let's take a 10-minute recess.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. What? Wait, are we doing a show right now? Why did I say episode? I'm so confused!